If you ever have been alive and you walked past a car, you probably noticed that some of the trends will make you literally grind your teeth. I'm not particularly conservative when it comes to, tuning and modding your car, but some behavior is just plainly ridiculous. And I'm not saying you should do this or you shouldn't do that, but I think there should be a common decency among us car guys. See, the first thing is, so I've been at our local car park where some car guys hang out occasionally. And because the meet usually happens at night, we try to be quiet and respectful. And especially because this is in the middle of the town where people live. So we're just talking, hanging out, hanging around.
Just hanging around.
And then suddenly there's this Seat Leon blasting by with a popcorn tune. Mind you, it's like 11 p.m. and we are close to the houses. Next thing we know, the police comes talk to us because somebody found them. And quite understandably, they want to sleep. It's like past 11 anyway. Now, kind of unpopular opinion, do not be that guy. If you really want to enjoy your pointless popcorn tune, go and do it where people are not sleeping or where there's no people at all. Or how about this? How about you go and get yourself a proper anti-lag system? Now imagine the same car park the other day. Occasionally, sometimes there's a guy, like a 19-year-old guy, who pays us a visit and, let's say, took out a huge loan and bought himself a nice new sporty BMW. I see nothing wrong with loans really, but now it's kind of bragging about non-existent functionality, for example, saying things like, oh, this car came with 3 turbines and 1 supercharger.
So what did you say it has?
About 300 to the wheel.
Is it turbocharged or?
I got nitrous on it.
Nitrous?
Yeah.
Is it in the back, the nitrous? Or?
Yeah, it's just a 100 shot. Put my new tires on. I got some slicks at home I got to put on.
Toyota, pushing like 550 horsepower to the back wheels. You don't want to with me on the highway.
And then proceeds to drive like an absolute maniac through the town. Somebody once said that nobody drives as fast as a guy who bought himself a Ford Mustang with a 4-cylinder in it. Well, maybe apart from a salesman on his way to his first client at 4 in the morning, his company Skoda Octavia. Well, don't need to say your car is better than it actually is. Maybe just another unpopular opinion here. Don't try to inflate what you already have. Try to own it. People appreciate honesty more. There's one more thing. Maybe it doesn't bother me as much, but it also applies to a wider area of interest, not only cars. And I'll give you this example as a little story that kind of touches a story from my life. So it's gonna be a little bit personal. Now imagine you've had a very good friend that had a huge dream of owning a certain, let's say, car. It's not a car in the story, but you probably know more examples like that from your own life. Saved up, went to work, maybe won a lottery here and there, lent some money from his mom and dad, and finally got himself the dream vehicle. Now once he started owning the car, it completely changed him. He's like a completely different person, looking down at people, feeling that he's better than everybody else because some of his friends are maybe a little bit poorer. I'm just saying, maybe on behalf of somebody who misses their friend, don't give up on people because you have more than the others. In the end, it's the people who are worth the most. And essentially a car community is all about people.